Okay, at this time, we'll call the Budget Committee meeting to order and ask for everyone to please register their presence.
Four present, one absent. We have a quorum.
Thank you. Now I'll ask for the emergency announcement to be played.
Before we get started, let me read the emergency evacuation procedures. In the event of an emergency evacuation, an alarm will sound. Everyone should exit the building by way of the nearest stairwell in a safe and effective manner. If the nearest stairwell is blocked by smoke, use the other stairwell. Do not use the elevator. Once you've reached the main floor, follow the exit signs to exit the building and quickly proceed away from the building. Please be mindful of others evacuating and of emergency vehicles.
Okay, now I'll ask if there is any input on items on the agenda. Does anyone wish to speak on any items on the agenda? Seeing none, item D is the approval of the February 12th, 2019 minutes. They're in the packet, and do I hear at this time a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Anderson. Do I have a second? Second by Commissioner Kaler. Is there any discussion or any questions? All those in favor of approval of the minutes, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it. Item E, transfers, increases, and decreases. Resolution 19-03-001 for the highway. $1 million is to utilize the sales tax revenue for capital projects and various expenses. Trustees Commission, fuel, overtime, and asphalt. Do I have a motion to forward this to the commission workshop?
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Stinnett. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Anderson. Is there any discussion? Does anyone have any discussion or questions on this? Seeing none, I'll ask you to register your vote, please.
Five yes, 0 no. Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 2, Resolution 19-03-002. This is for recycling. It's $27,850 used oil grant award funds. Do I have a motion to forward this to the commission workshop?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Stinnett. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Anderson. Is there any questions or discussion on this? Seeing none, I'll ask you to please register your vote.
Five yes, 0 no. Motion passes.
Thank you. Item E3, Resolution 19-03-003 for the schools, $340,000 use of fund balance for the early payoff of lease purchase agreement of energy improvements project. Do I have a motion to forward this to the commission workshop?
So moved.
So moved by Commissioner Anderson. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stinnett. Is there any discussion or questions on this? Hang on just a second, please. Commissioner Stinnett.
Chairman, could representative from the schools, could I ask a question to them?
Yes.
Mr. Logan?
Yes, sir.
So there's no interest involved in this now, right? I mean, we pay it off and we're not going to be saving any interest.
That is true. Different than what I had answered that question on a couple other occasions in front of you and some other commissioners. Found out today through the original broker, they would not reduce the amount of interest. So the payment that would be due would be the same amount due as scheduled in November.
And so this $340,000 is going to change a little bit.
It will. The full payment would be $343,000 and $450. $343,450.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Chairman.
Is there any other questions? Does anyone have any other questions? Thank you, Troy.
Thank you.
Hearing none, I ask for you to please register your vote.
Five yes, 0 no, motion passes.
Thank you. Item F1, discussion possible action items. This is a grant application request from the Health Department for $20,000 for the 2019 Access to Health through Healthy Active Built Environments Grant Program. There is no match for this. Do I have a motion to forward this to the Commission workshop?
So moved.
Commissioner Anderson makes the motion. Do I have a second? Second from Commissioner Stinnett. Is there any questions or any discussion on this grant? Seeing none, I'll ask you to please register your vote.
5 yes, 0 no, motion passes.
Thank you. Item 2, this is a resolution regarding the sales proceeds from the fairground property. Do I have a motion to forward this to the Commission workshop? Moved by Ms. Hannum. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Commissioner Stinnett. Is there any questions or discussion on this?
It's not sure. Who's the seconder? I'm sorry.
Okay, Randy, do you have a statement you'd like to make on this, please?
Yes. I want to make sure that everyone understands why this resolution is on the agenda. The property has been sold, the racetrack property. The property proceeds have been deposited in the county's debt service fund. However, in doing our research, we found a resolution in 2007 that at that time, the commission said that they would like those proceeds to be used for an exposition center. So we wanted to clean this up and basically no longer have that 2007 resolution valid. So the money is in the debt service fund and subject to commission approval for funding whatever commission decides they want to do with it at a later date. But this cleans up a prior act of a county commission in 2007.
Okay. Mr. Kaler, Commissioner Kaler, would you like to?
I'd like to ask Mr. Bender a question, please, Mr. Chairman. What's the amount, Randy?
The final payment was $360 some odd thousand, but we were receiving $25,000 a year prior to that as installment payments.
Thank you.
But now, as of now, the entire amount has been paid. That what we sold the racetrack for was the total cost, and there is no more payments per year or anything like that. The entire cost of the racetrack has been paid and bought. Correct, Randy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Any other questions or any other discussions? Okay, do I have a motion to send this on to the commission?
Yeah.
Oh, I already do, okay. Let's go ahead and vote on that then.
5 yes, 0 no, motion passes.
Okay, item 3, we have something in front of you that's for information only. It's the highway addition to the head count memo for no discussion. Item G, financial reports. This is also information only on the February financial reports and information only. Seeing nothing else on the agenda, with no other business, do I have a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn. Thank you.